I'm going to start off with what appear to be some sort of robot horse things for the Mechanicum. I don't know if you've ever seen the TV show Bravestar, but these robot horses certainly remind me of that. These are reinforcements for the Adeptus Mechanicus, and apparently they ride cyber beasts, mechanical quadrupeds that breathe fire, so perhaps they will have flamers in their mouths. The actual name of this unit is the Cerberus Sulphur Hounds, and the alternative unit, which we'll show you, are the Cerberys Raiders. I think Cerberys, spelled S-E-R-B-E-R-Y-S, is like a play on the name Cerberus with a C. And they're called hounds, which are dogs. But the models to me look like horses. What do you think? Anyway, I do think they're good. Dogs or horses, who knows? Moving on, we have the Flying Men. They look kind of like bats to me, or they're Taraxi, play on the word pterodon or pterodactyl for all you dinosaur lovers out there, which are winged cousins of the Sicarians, which are cyber birdmen. These also come in a dual kit, but I don't think it tells us what the second kit is, and both of them kind of look the same to me. Maybe one has the flamer option and the other has a rifle option? I don't know, but apparently the rules for these new Mechanicum units will be in the new Psychic Awakening book, which is called Engine War, which is going to have the factions of Adeptus Mechanicus, Knights, Chaos Knights, and who's that fourth one down the bottom left? Demons of Chaos, apparently. Okay. They're well-known engines. I guess there may be some Chaos Demons in there. And of course, after that, they showed us a little glimpse of an upcoming Orc character you may have heard of in your lives, Ghazghkull Thraka. Now, if you've been around as long as I have, around 6,422 years, you'll also know that Ghazghkull Thraka was named as a joke, a play of the name of a British Prime Minister at the time, which was Margaret Thatcher. Margaret Thraka, Margaret Thatcher. Yeah, 80s GW humour at its finest there. Now I say it, I don't know if it was ever actually confirmed or if it was just something everyone assumed. But anyway, if you can let us know, there's always someone out there who knows these things, please tell us. So he comes back with Makari. He was his little banner bearer, which I'm happy to have back, because apparently he got sat on before, didn't he, and was removed. But he's back. Probably, I would have to say, I'm happier that Makari is back over Ghazghkull. Then again, I'm not an Orc player. Don't tell anyone. Next up, we have some Lumineth Realm-Lords. That's a nice roll of the tongue there. The Realm-Lords have been revealed. These are apparently the ultimate expression of what it means to be an elf. So they're coming out with a new Spearman kit, which kind of rings the bell of the old High Elf Spearmen. Don't know if you remember those guys. They were everywhere. They were kind of like the plastic space marine of fantasy back in the day. Everyone had high elf spearmen, and you always learned how to paint chainmail with those, and it was always silver and black ink. Anyway, I'm rambling again. So they're opening up with their the Venari Auraland Wardens, which are the spearmen. They also have a mounted cavalry units coming out, which are known as the Venari Dawn Riders, and these look absolutely fantastic. Not as good as the Bretonians though, mind, but they do look incredible. I might steal some of those banners off there for something else. But anyone who's into High Elves, I think, is going to be very happy. Another new mini coming out. I don't think it's a redo of an old one. It's known as the Light of Eltharion. It sounds like something out of the Lord of the Rings, but again, this is all high fantasy, isn't it? Which is a Hollow Knight of sorts, kind of like a ghost suit of armour. If you look closely at the model, you'll see it has no occupant, so that's a cool looking piece there. They've done some awesome moulding shenanigans there to pull that piece off. I'm gonna say I'm looking forward to seeing how people paint that and see if anyone can pull off a glowing inside of the armour trick. If you do, I reckon it'll be brilliant. Also notice he's standing on a wheat field. That appears to be wheat in the foreground. Anyway, I digress again. Up to the next model. Now I saw this in bed this morning. First thing, someone sent me a picture of this. And I spent ages bleary-eyed laying in the bed looking at that animal. Is it a sphinx? And that face on the front. And because my eyes couldn't quite focus, I thought someone had photoshopped someone else's face on top of it. But no, after a while I realised it was the model. This is the new Teclis model. And again, I'm talking more about his monster friend than I am about him. I do love his balloon pants, however. I think they are very good. Might get a pair myself, but maybe not in that colour. But anyway, I really like that animal there, so I'm tempted to buy that mini just to paint the Sphinx. That's apparently known as the Selenar spirit of Hysh, or Hish. Is it Hysh? Is it Hysh? Or is it Hish? Can someone please tell us how this is pronounced? We could get into a niche and niche argument over this. We all know it's niche. Anyway, continuing on, the Seraphon for Age of Sigmar have a new battle tome being released, and inside it's got the rules for this lovely new scenery piece, which looks like a ziggurat. Are they called ziggurats? Like a South American pyramid? I can't even remember the name of the place. Aztec pyramid, that's it. They really do have an awesome piece of scenery there. I've always loved that model on the right there. I can't remember, they call a slan, I believe, of sorts. And then moving on again, we have a new faction. I don't know if you'd call it a faction, for Warhammer Underworlds Beastgrave, which are the Wormspat. A warband of repellent rot-bringers ready to bring Nurgle's love to the ultimate competitive miniatures game. And this looks fantastic. It's like a sort of large witch woman in the middle there with a pet. Let's have another look at that pet there. That is fantastic. The pets always steal the show nowadays, don't they? They need to release just a box of pets, and I think it would do wonders. Anyway, so this kit, the lady in the middle is the Putrid Blight King. No, sorry, I'm wrong again. The two associates of hers, either side, flanking her, are Putrid Blight Kings, and she is the Sorcerer Fecula Flyblown. These names are getting hard to pronounce. Fecula Flyblown, there we go. Obviously, devotees of the god of Nurgle. But anyway, look at that pet. Look at its face. I want that. I want to buy it just for the pet. And moving on to what I would say is the big win of the Las Vegas Open. As we all know, Warhammer Quest Blackstone Fortress always brings out these wonderful models. The Amble was the last one, but this one is the best ever. Zoats are back. Look at it. Look how incredible this is. I believe they used to be a spin-off of the Tyranids in some way, shape or form back in the 80s when I was a small boy. But apart from that, in the lore, I do not remember. I'm really intrigued to see how they squeeze this guy back in and what the background is for this character. Will he still be associated with the Tyranids, or will it be something else? Either way, it's going to be a fun ride. Anyway, this is on the list. It's probably gone straight to the top of my want to buy immediately as soon as it's released list. Another little pic of the details here. His face, the gun and the arm all look like the old miniature this is based on. So this is brilliant. I love it when they do this. It's a nice homage, I think they say. Moving on, Forge World are releasing a load of new books, apparently. Apparently they're binning off the indexes and bringing out a new book collection. The Forge World indexes will be disappearing, although the rules will remain in use until the new books arrive. So it sounds like we're getting Forge World indexes version 2 of sorts. Intriguing to know if they'll actually change rules. And then for the Horus Heresy, we have this White Scars character. Not sure about his name. Yes, what is his name? Quinzar or Kinzar from the White Scars, 5th Legion, Legion Astartes. Now this is an incredible miniature. Have a look at that there. Standing on the base of a destroyed Alpha Legion Dreadnought with the pilot hanging out there. You don't see many official Dreadnought models with the pilot. So that's pretty cool. You actually get to see one in the flesh there. I like the way that his helmet, of the helmeted variant of this model, looks like the armour from one of the guard guys in Big Trouble in Little China. If you haven't seen that movie, you need to, because it's brilliant. Anyway, have a look at the guard guys in that movie towards the end, and let me know if you think I'm misremembering or not. But anyway, I think we've only got 2 Primarchs left for the White Scars. For the Legions Astartes for Heresy, I think we've just got the Lion and the Khan left to come out. Moving on to Warhammer Heroes. Just these are people who have helped out the community in some way, shape or form over the years, and these have all been nominated by people in the community who feel that they have done a great service to others. So always well done to all these guys who get nominated. Congratulations to whoever wins, but they've all done a fantastic job. Also, we have the new TV show. I think it's a TV show, or will it be a webisode thing? The Angels of Death, a new TV show based around the Blood Angels. Now, I have to say, I saw the teaser trailer, and I think these visuals look absolutely incredible. Probably some of the best 40k visuals I've seen. However, the voice acting seemed a little bit, what is the word? Just childish. It's just too much, just random shouting. It doesn't sound realistic. But maybe that's just me. Anyway, can't wait to see these releases being released, especially that Zoat. See you later.